I don't do this very often, so if you can help me out, I'd appreciate it. If you're anywhere near Washington, D.C., in particular, if you're in the halls of Congress right now as this hearing is going on with Jack Smith, somebody should go in and ask Congress to ask Michael Fanone, you know, that tattooed cop from January 6th, why he's saying this about ICE. He's in that audience right now today. So it'd be really nice if somebody could ask him specifically what he means when he says that citizens should use their Second Amendment rights against ICE.
It's time for the American people to organize and to utilize their Second Amendment right to protect themselves from what has clearly become an unaccountable and lawless agency that's killing Americans.
That's specifically what he said. Here's what he said in context.
And this ain't the first time that we've seen ICE and CBP abuse their power. It's probably the millionth fucking time that we've seen this happen. And it's not even the first time that someone has been seriously injured or lost their lives. And so these politicians and these local, state, and municipal law enforcement agencies need to wake the fuck up. I appreciate the foul language coming out of the mouth of, the mayor of Minneapolis. And I think that his sentiment in the moment was appropriate. That being said, what are you doing? What are you directing your law enforcement agencies to do to protect your citizens? How are you going about doing that? I don't need to hear from the chief of police that we all need to remain calm and protest peacefully. Fuck you and fuck that. What are you doing to keep me safe? What are you doing to keep my mother safe, my sister safe, my community safe from these thugs? That's what I need to hear coming out of these agents or these officers. Because if you're not going to do it, then it's time for the American people to organize and to utilize their Second Amendment right to protect themselves from what has clearly become an unaccountable and lawless agency that's killing Americans.
I guess he's not as peaceful and as loving as they led us to believe about him, that he was just doing his job. Now he wants to pick up arms and fire on ICE officers. Somebody ought to haul that motherfucker in front of Congress. And now.
You're watching The Kramer Says Project.